So guys, you're welcome today. So we are going to take a look. We are going to start a new topic today, and the topic that we are going to start today is logarithm. So we are going to see how logarithm came about, and what we are going to do here is from there we are going to proceed with the laws of logarithm. But let's first of all just start by defining what logarithm is all about. So we now say that logarithm is all about, the logarithm is the exponent or power to which a base must be raised to yield a given number. So we say logarithm is the exponent or power to which a base must be raised. A base must be raised to yield what? To yield a given number. Let's take a look now at this. Assuming we now have b to the power x is equals to n. Assuming we have something like that, b to the power x is equals to n. This logarithm can mathematically be expressed like this. It will now say x is the logarithm. This one will now tell us that x is the logarithm of n to the base b. So this one will now be expressed. This one means that x is the logarithm of n to the base b, because we have already defined it that logarithm is the exponent or that power to which a base must be raised to yield a given number. If I'm correct, yes, which a base must be raised to yield a given number. So if we want to resolve this one now mathematically, what are we going to say? We're now going to say now that we take logarithm, and please do not forget, when we talk about logarithm, it can also be expressed in the form of log. Yeah, it can also be expressed only in that format. So if we want to write the logarithm of this, we now take the log of b to the end of both sides, because here we already know that the base is b. So the base is b. So let's see what is going to happen here. We now say, this one comes here, we now say x to the log b to the base b is equals to log n to the base b. And normally we know that the log of any number, for example 10 to its base 10, is equals to 1. So log of n to the base n is now equal to 1. So in this case, the log of b to the base b is now be equal to, this one will now be equals to 1, and implies x will now be equal to the log of n to the base b. So that's why we say here that x is the logarithm of n to the base b. That is how this can be proven. For instance, let's take few examples and see if we could make it. I will leave this section on the board. So let's take few examples and see. Let's just try to do these examples here. So in this example, let's try to take 2 example. So let's take 2 to the power 3 is equals to 8. Do not forget, one thing that you don't have to forget is that 2 to the power 3 is equals to 8. And that is that, which is the same, which 8, whereby 8 can still be written like this, 2 to the power 3, taking that particular law of indices. Okay, good. So if we take the log of both sides now, log to the base 2 of both sides, we now say the log of 2 to the power 3 base 2 will now be equal to the log of 8. The log of 8. But do not forget that 8 can still be written as the log of 2 to the power 3 to the base 2. So this 3 comes in front. We now say 3 is equals 3 log 2 base 2 will now be equal to 3 log 2 base 2, in which case 3 is equals to 3 cure ED. So that is just to prove this point that just to prove this point that in this case we now say that 3 is the logarithm. 3 is the logarithm of 8 to the base 2. 3 is the logarithm of 8 to the base 2. So this is just what we have to know now. You have to first of all know exactly what the logarithm is all about. Logarithm is the exponent or the power to which a base must be raised to yield a given number. And if it's mathematically expressed, like for example, we say b to the power x is equals to n. In this case, we now define x as x is equal to the logarithm of n to that base b. And that is how you come to logarithm. So I hope this is well understood. If something is missing, please drop a comment on the comment section. Why? See you then in the next video, and you take care. Please do me a favor by sharing this video. Share this video, like the video, give the video a thumb up, and do not forget, drop us your comment, share the video. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.